GTA's number one country, KX-96, and a big number one hit for Jade Eagleson just down the road in Millbrook, Ontario. She Don't Know. 11:42 here with Pete Walker. Final day at KX-96. Having a great time, and thank you for all your texts, calls, and Facebook comments and Twitter and all that. I got to tell you a quick story about Jade Eagleson. You know, a lot of times you hear radio people say, "Oh, it's my friend Jade Eagleson." Well, you know what? A lot of times we're not really friends with these people. Sure, we're friendly with them, and they're friendly with us because we're playing their music, and they want to be nice to us sometimes. But in the case of Mr. Eagleson, he really has become a good friend, and I'm very grateful for that. In fact, we were supposed to get together and jam in my garage about a month ago. It was going to be a Sunday, I think, in early August. And then the Thursday before, I got COVID, and I had to cancel, and it was a huge disappointment for me anyway, maybe for Jade too, and certainly for my neighbor, who's a huge fan of Jade Eagleson. So there you go. She Don't Know. What a great guy. At 11:43 here with Pete Walker, the latest in the Durham Radio Newsroom. Coming up with Holly in a moment, newcomer Jelly Roll and his excellent country debut, Son of a Sinner, standing by for you too. Friday means we have new stuff for you in the K Extra section of our website, including tickets to the Canadian Pet Expo, the largest gathering of pet, reptile, and aquatic vendors in Canada. It runs September 18th or make that 17th and 18th at the International Centre up by the airport. 3 fantastic shows, over 300 vendors. If you like the fur babies and the fish and the reptiles and everything else, and you want tickets, visit kx96.fm. Click on K Extras. We could be hooking you up with a pair. GTA's number one country, KX-96, the Wreck Laws, and feels like that. I guess one of the career highlights I've had in the last 27 years here has been just in the last few years when Jenna and Stu Walker made me an honorary Wreck Law. I'm honored to be that way. Feels like that from the Wreck Laws, which of course is Walker backwards. And Chris Young with Mitchell Tenpenny at the end of a bar. Just coffee for me today. Thank you very much. 12:17 with Pete Walker. Another long ride is coming up in just a moment. Port Perry Fair getting underway this weekend. Tomorrow, I think, is the official kickoff. And don't forget, we're presenting Madeline Merlot as your headliner Sunday night up at the beautiful Port Perry Fair. You can visit kx96.fm for more information. Madeline's got an opening act, and I believe she's going on at 9 p.m. on Sunday night. Fingers crossed for some good weather. We'll get to your forecast and Eric Church to kick off another long ride next. GTA's number one country, KX-96. There's Luke Bryan with Country On. Jason Aldean, Jess Moskaluk, to knock off as Jess's latest. She's in town in November in support of Kip Moore at the Danforth Music Hall, November 3rd and 4th. Go see that show if you can. Okay, do me a favor. 12:34 here with Pete Walker. A lot of folks been texting and calling and writing in to wish us all the best on our new adventure. Wife and I are packing up and moving off to Fredericton. I'm starting a job there next week at a radio station in Freddie Beach, and really excited about it, of course, bittersweet. And folks have been asking if I'm going to be playing one of my favorite songs today just before 2 o'clock. I've got 3 of them coming up for you, including my all-time favorite country song. About 1:45 today, we'll be doing that. And another long ride featuring the latest from the James Barker Band coming up in a moment.
Lending a helping hand in our community is...
Hello, Peter Walker speaking.
Just the man I'm looking to speak to.
Who am I talking with? Is this my friend Jade from Millbrook?
You betcha, my friend. It's just calling to say congratulations on such an incredible career at KX-96, and just wanted to tell you how much I loved hearing you growing up on the radio there, and wanted to wish you well on your last day.
Jade, thank you so much. I can't tell you what that means to me. We've been a fan since we first heard your voice, and we couldn't be happier with the success you've had, and especially being a hometown boy from down the road in Peterborough County. And I'm sorry we didn't get to jam back in early August because I had COVID. Can we do that sometime in the future out in New Brunswick?
You bet your hard-earned dollar I will. I'll do that anytime.
Congratulations again. Good luck at CCMA, too. I wish I could be there to watch you win and stuff.
That's all right. We'll see each other soon enough. I'll be down East Coast there, and maybe I'll steal one of your rooms for a couple days.
We'll have room for you, Marina, and the baby boy. Thank you so much for calling today. Appreciate that, Jade.
Amazing, man. Love you tons, dude.
Love you too, buddy.
All right, take care, my man.
Bye. Hello, you've reached the KX-96 studios.
Pete, how you doing?
Jimmy Barker, I'm good. How are you?
I am swell. I can't believe you're moving out to the East Coast.
I kind of can't either, my friend. I kind of, it's still hitting me, and saying goodbye to everybody here today. Excuse me. Wow. Just crazy.
That's pretty wildly excited, though, obviously, to get back here. I didn't know. So is your family from out there?
My mother's side was, mom was from Woodstock. My aunt, her sister still lives there. I've got cousins there. And of course, my sister's 6 hours away in Nova Scotia. So getting back to my roots there in the country.
Oh, that's amazing. Frig, well, I'm excited for you to kind of get out there and be back in the country.
I'm excited and both upset that you guys are playing the Orono Fair and I won't get to see you next Friday night.
Oh, my goodness. So when are you, leaving, right away?
I'm leaving for Montreal tomorrow, and then I'll finish the drive to Fredericton Sunday morning. I start Tuesday down there.
Oh, my goodness. It's not wasting any time, just away to the races.
Not wasting any time or whiskey, for that matter.
I see what you did there.
See what I did there? How's life on the road for you guys? You just don't ever stop, do you?
No, it's been good. I mean, it's a normal year, like you said, and it's be back at Orono, which is it feels like a normal year because I feel like we play Orono every other year. So it'll be like 100% normal year. So it's pretty awesome.
All the boys doing well?
Yeah.
Everybody's good?
Everybody's good. Just we're not sick of each other yet, but we're getting close. It's been a long summer.
How about the wife and baby? How are they?
They're doing great. They're excited to be back in Ontario here in a little bit because we're obviously everyone's going to head up because it's like a family reunion doing the Orono thing. So they're doing well.
That's awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. And again, I'm really disappointed that I won't get out to see you guys. But sure enough, if you're down in Fredericton or St. John or Moncton on tour, we'll have to see you. I was saying earlier, James, that a lot of times radio people call artists their friends, and in a lot of cases they really aren't. I mean, we're friendly, we're close in some ways, but, I would never ask any of you guys to help me move, and I'm sure vice versa. But I've always felt kind of close to you and Bobby and Connor and Taylor, and I feel like you guys are my friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we go way back. We go further back. I go further back with you than I do with the band, actually, now that I think about it. I think first time that we ever got to meet was when you were hosting something. I don't even know what it was called, some sort of a competition at the Corral.
Yes.
I think I was maybe 16 at the time. I was definitely had my parents there. So it's we go way back, and you've been a number one supporter of ours from day one, and we appreciate it. And I remember that night. It was November, and I remember because you had a mustache, and I remember being like, "That's a crazy. It's got this weird. It doesn't look like that thick of a mustache." No. And then I figured out that it was because it was Movember. So
yeah, it was Movember.
The things you remember.
I had the Stu Recklaw thing going on.
Yeah, totally. It totally was comparable to the Stu Recklaw mustache. I got to see it 4 days ago, so it's fresh in my mind.
Well, give my best to everybody, all the boys and your family too, Jimmy, and I really do hope we see you down the road.
Well, I mean, congrats on a freaking amazing time. Thanks for all your support. We can't wait to freaking get out to see you out on the East Coast. We'll be able to drink different kinds of beer out there. So
Fredericton is the craft beer capital of Atlantic Canada, just so you know.
Is it actually? Well, that's good to know because I love craft beer, and that gives us a reason to drink.
Wonderful. Take care, Jimmy. Thanks again for calling.
Awesome. Thanks, Pete. Congrats.
TGA's number one country, KX-96. Young as we are tonight, Ms. Terry Clark and Cole Swindell with his latest, She Had Me at Heads Carolina. Your Friday with Pete Walker, 1:10 is our time. Another long ride on the way. John Party will kick that off in a moment. John's new album, Mr. Saturday Night, is out today. You're keeping an ear out for that Tim Hicks song of the day. We'll play it at some point before 6. Jerry and Carolyn played it earlier this morning. When we replay it, 9th person to text the word Tim to us picks up tickets to see him at the Fogarty Show. John Fogarty and the CCR Classics at the Budweiser stage, September the 18th. It's also going to be a Tim Hicks New Music Weekend. That will kick off after 2 o'clock. Tim's got his new album out today, too, called Talk to Time. Be listening to text the word music to us. When you get that, somebody's on the phone, and we're going to go live to the air. I don't even know who this is. Hello, it's Pete.
Hey, Pete. It's Jason Blaine calling, man. How are you doing?
Jason Blaine, I'm doing great. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, buddy. Listen, I know it's your last day on KX, and I just had to call in and because, man, I just wanted to tell you congratulations on your next chapter, and I just want to let you know from the bottom of my heart how much you have meant to me all these years, playing my music all these years, man. I just wanted to hear your voice and wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. I got Dean Brody calling on my other line, too, so we'll get him to call the number you just called. Dean, I'll be right with you. Jason, I appreciate that. It was back at the talent search we did back in the early 2000s. I first met you, and you were just a young buck then. You're still a young buck now. I shouldn't say anything otherwise.
Well, man, I know we go back a long time, and it always made me smile going through the Oshawa area, the Durham region, and hearing your voice on the airwaves, and especially when I'd be traveling home from Nashville with my family in the vehicle, and your voice would be on there introducing one of my songs. And it's been a long time and a lot of years, and I consider you a friend, and I can't wait to catch up and have a cold one with you at CCMAs and wherever we catch up down the road.
We would love that, Jason. If you're ever down east, especially in the Fredericton area, make sure you get your people to let us know, okay?
Absolutely. I know I've got another friend in New Brunswick now, which is great.
You sure do. Thanks again for checking in, Jason. Best to you and your family. I know you've had a great summer. I hope your fall and winter continues to be that as well.
Thanks so much, Pete. All the best, pal.
30 seconds.
Throw some hash browns on the griddle here.
Brown hash or hash browns?
Oh, just hash browns, yeah.
GTA's number one country, KX-96. His new album is out today called Mr. Saturday Night. That's from his older one, Dirt on My Boots, John Party. 118 here with Pete Walker. Final day at KX-96 after 27 years, 1 month, 3 days, 14 minutes, 78 seconds, I believe. And Dean Brody joins us on the phone. Hey, Dino.
Hey, Pete. Wow, I didn't know it was 27 years. That's crazy, man. Good for you. Congrats.
Thanks very much. Where are you phoning from today, sir?
I'm in Kelowna today. I'm sitting on the front porch. It's probably, I don't know, 26 degrees. Perfect, sunny. I miss you, man.
I miss you too, man. It's been a long, long time. And, we were talking earlier. I was talking with Jade Eagleson, and I was saying how, a lot of times we call artists our friends, but they aren't really our friends. They're close, but they're not necessarily friends. I've known you since 2008 or so with the release of Brothers, and I kind of always feel like you are a friend to us.
Oh, man. Yeah, you're a really good friend to me. And I remember years ago when you first started playing Brothers, and yeah, I was just young and dumb and had to learn the ropes of music, the whole music industry. But there's some really special people in this family, this country music family in Canada. I'd say it's a small family, but it's actually quite big. But there's a few people that just mean a lot to me, and you're one of those people, man. I've always been just a good hang, outside of music. When we're done the interview, we hang out and talk. And of course, your wife, your beautiful wife, and we've hung out backstage and at different events. And I appreciate you so much, Pete, and wish you the best moving on. And 27 years, man, with KX, it's unbelievable. And man, congrats, buddy. It's been an awesome thing seeing you in this business and part of this family.
Thank you so much, Dean. I know you're spent some time down east, and if you're ever out there again, especially if you're playing Fredericton or nearby, we'd love to come see you. I've got a couple of songs to wrap up my show in about a half an hour or so, and one of them is yours, and I just wanted to thank you for writing and recording Trail in Life, because it's just so moving, and it's such a perfect song, buddy. So thank you for that,
thanks, buddy.
and I hope you and your family are doing well, and I'm just trying to hold it together, man.
Yeah, I could hear it in your voice. I love you and appreciate you, and man, I wish the best for you, and definitely I will be out east a lot, so I'll get together with you guys out there.
Dean, that would be great. Thank you so much for calling, taking the time today. We appreciate that.
All right, buddy. Take care.
You too. Bye now.
Yeah, I love that you ain't like me.
GTA's number one country, KX-96. That's Nate Haller and his great new song, Ain't Like Me. 1:38 here with Pete Walker. Final day at KX-96. Off to New Brunswick this weekend. I start my new gig on Tuesday out there in Fredericton. It's sure been a long ride here at KX-96. 27 years and change. First at our studios in Ajax, and then our move here to Oshawa in 2003 or so. I want to thank all the staff here, past and present, our staff in Hamilton at 94.7. Jerry Archer, first and foremost, my buddy for 30 years. Carolyn Ellis, my fellow Fanshawe grad. Adrian Vogel, who's home this week, and I miss her, and I hope she's doing all right. Tina and Cindy here. Brian and Patrick in the creative department. Craig, Becca, Holly, Kate, everyone in the newsroom, also both Steves, Macaulay and Cassay, Terry Johnston, next door at CKDO in the morning show, and especially to my office mates, Gary Bernardi and Lori Ann Villani, who work at the other two stations as music directors. They're great. Our owners, Captain Kirk and his wife, Mary, all the rest of the marketing team. I'm sure I'm forgetting a ton. You've all been a pleasure to work alongside, and on top of that, really good friends. I can't thank you enough. And you, the good listener, whether you've been tuned in since the summer of 1995 or you've joined us more recently, we thank you sincerely for allowing us to share your time with us. It's never taken for granted. You've let me be me through good times and rough ones. You were here for my bad breakups, my marriage to the wonderful Jennifer, my mother's Alzheimer's, and most recently my dad's passing and this stupid old pandemic. Some of my best friends in recent years have been people like you. Sherry, Tammy, Anna, Rolly, Regis, Kimmy, Jonah, Colin Mercer, who's always asking me to play Shania Twain. Love you, buddy. Cliffy, everybody I met at the Jens games, the Havelock Jamboree, all our remote broadcasts, our concerts. I could go on all day. We've spoken in person, on the phone, by email, through messaging here with texting, and nowadays more often by social media. Nothing beats that personal connection, and I'm humbled by the mark you've left on me. I have 3 or 4 songs to leave you with. God dang, I wasn't going to do this. I'm looking at Shorzy. Everything's going to be okay. I got 3 or 4 songs to leave you with, and we'll do that in a moment.
Canada's most innovative self-storage company is now open in the GTA. Diamond Self-Storage.
Big bucks. KX Weather is brought to you by Watson Farms. Now open at Watson Farms, pick your own apples and strawberries. For more details like a list of apple varieties and hours, go to watsonfarms.ca or their social media. Watson Farms, Highway 2, just west of Bowmanville. KX Weather.
Push the button. Mostly sunshine this afternoon, 27. Clear tonight, low 17. Tomorrow, a mix of sun and cloud, a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm, 30, feeling 37. Sunday, cloudy, good chance of showers, 18. Monday, a mix of sun and cloud, and 22 degrees. It's 26 in Toronto and Uxbridge, 25 in Ajax. There's weather and more at KXCountry.FM. I have 3 songs, 3 or 4 to leave you with. The third one is by George Strait and sort of describes the feelings I'm leaving here with. Certainly bittersweet. The second song will encapsulate what Jen and I hope will be our new life. And it's written and sung by one of our most favorite people from Alberta, Carolyn Dawn Johnson. Do you guys want to say something or something? You all came in here. Can I keep going? You're going to make me cry. Better not. Second one is from Carolyn Dawn Johnson. The first one I'm going to play for you is another Canadian favorite. You may have heard us talking about it earlier, a fellow by the name of Dean Brody. It tells 3 stories over the course of 4.5 minutes. And while none of them are mine, the essence of the song couldn't be more true. I hope your trail in life will be good to you. This is Dean Brody, KX96. Thanks for the company.